Alright, so welcome to another Demonstrative review. Today we're looking at Princess Remedy in a World of Hurt. I'm going to show you how the game is played and give you some of my thoughts on it overall. So I've got a file started here on normal difficulty. There are multiple difficulties to look at. You play as Princess Remedy. And you are in the World of Hurt. Like, this is Mild Town. And this is East Hurtland. So what we're going to do here is, that was a little barrier I needed 10 hearts to pass. And that's the one I need 16 hearts to pass, which I cannot do yet. So we're going to go to this town. This is Fall Town. And so what you're doing here is you're trying to heal everybody. You have special healing powers. And it's your job to help everybody. So let's see here. Oh, this is just some controls. So it's basically a one-button game. You press a button and it opens up your menu. You got different stats like your hearts, which is your health, power, which is your attack, power, strength. Multi increases your shots that you'll shoot at one time. Region is a health region. And then flasks are like bombs that you can throw out and damage enemies. You'll see what I mean in a sec. But if you are moving and you hold down that menu button, then you'll run. So yeah, it's still like if you just stand still and press it, then you'll open up the menu. So it's like a one-button game. And you also use it to open up chests. I got the Eastern key. That's good. Let's go ahead and check out this house. Here's another treasure chest. So look at that. My health regeneration increased, which is a good thing. And here I got multi. So now I got multiple shots going. So Romeo here is saying, am I Romeo or am I Lambo? I'm so confused, help. So we'll go right here into a healing mode. This is like your combat mode. If you just sit here, you don't press anything, and you will automatically fire. And then you can move around, of course, to aim at the enemies. And of course, you don't want to run into them or get hit by any of their shots. I got a heart for that. And now he says, aha, I am Romeo, of course. And then over here, we got Lambo. Am I Lambo or am I Romeo? I'm so confused, help. So a lot of the sicknesses... Oh, I gotta dodge that shot. The fire thing. Oh yeah, I can throw my grenade type thing out there. That's what that purple flask is. I only have 2 per battle. It does come back every time. So this guy just knows he's Lambo now. So the comedic part about this game is this wobbly blur. So everybody's sick with something. Sometimes it's like an actual sickness, and sometimes it's nothing, really. So I can throw out my flask there, or just walk up there and shoot them. I do get my flasks back every battle, so you're encouraged to use them. You don't have to hoard them or anything for like a really tough battle. So yeah, this guy had lost his voice. So basically, you go into that little battle scene to fix any problem that anybody has. What is this? I smell a little, says Stinky. So I go into healing mode. Oopsie. And of course there's my health bar at the bottom there. And I can take enough damage to simply lose. Thank you now. Now I smell more than ever. Which is what he wanted. Of course. Hey, where'd everyone go? I guess my jokes really aren't that bad. Oh, what? Oh, and of course there are secret passages. You see a little X pattern in the wall here? That's a clue telling you that, hey, there's a secret passage. I got another heart. How many hearts do I have? 17. Oh, I've got 16 to pass that barrier now. So I could move on, or I could... And I guess that's... Oh, that key I got. That's for this. So this is a warp room, so I'll be able to travel to other parts of the map faster when I get the appropriate key. That looks like a secret out there, but... I don't think there's anything I can do about that right now. So, we'll go ahead and pass that barrier. West Heartland. Go to this town, Burn Town. Prince Hingst suffers from everything. Oh, interesting. I got a pill. Shot power increased. Oh yes, that is this right here. So, as you go through the game, you will naturally pick up a bunch of power-ups to increase your abilities. My flask just increased, so I got 3 of those now. Everyone in this town has such sharp tongues, and now I'm suffering from sick burns. So yeah, this game is comedic in its use of what needs healing. So, yeah. Sometimes it is like a physical illness, and then other times, like right there, it's just like social or mental or something like that. Phew, I feel better about myself now. Look at that. Great stuff. Wait a minute. That was an empty room. No way. Here we go. Secret. Treasure. I got another heart. And of course, hearts also increase your health, but they are also the means of progressing through the game. I melted in the sun. Wow. I can just heal that. No problem. Well, these purple guys are going to move in a set pattern, it looks like. Yay, I'm solid again. Weird how that works. I played a game with hunks and spaceships. It was so cool my felt melted. Alright, so this is Burn Town, so I guess all of their sicknesses are burn or melting related, stuff like that. I should also demonstrate what happens when you actually lose a battle, I guess. I'll be more careful with video games now. My horns are greasy. That's a weird thing. So yeah, if I just come in here and let's just say I'm going to lose one of these. As you see, my health does regenerate because that's one of my stats is regeneration. Healing failed, so I don't die or anything, but I just have to, you know, retry. So that's good. So every one of these battles is like a little mini challenge. You're supposed to be able to just do, and of course they do get harder as the game goes along. This is still the like very beginning of the game. Back to sticking burgers in on my horns. What? Why? That's why they're greasy. You put hamburgers on your horns. It's just weird. 20? Yeah, I got that. So yeah, there's a bunch of places to go. The game is pretty funny. It's got some comedic stuff to it. I stepped on my own bandage. Oh, because it's like a mummy or something. So I must say that even though it is comical, it's fast paced. I do think the game is very great. It's free, by the way. This game, Princess Remedy in a World of Hurt. I must also say that the game is about an hour long. So the very first time I played this, I beat it in an hour. And then, of course, there are some special things you can do. There is like a alternate ending thing you can get. And then, you know, if you find, you don't have to find everybody, but if you do find everybody and heal them, you know, that counts towards your completion, I guess you could say. Oh, see, look at that. I'm taking hits accidentally now. There we go. There's something else I was going to say. Oh, yes! There is no native controller support for this game. But if you use something like, I'm using Joy to Key right now, so I can use a controller. Otherwise, you do have to just, otherwise you're limited to just keyboard. But I guess that is pretty much the gist of this game. Here's that warp room. I've just unlocked a new spot so I can travel around the world faster. Oh, a black hole. Interesting. Moon Garden. It's like even like a flower here. Rose pun. I'm sad because I was given a dumb name. Well, I'll just heal that up right now. Whoa. Bunch of enemies here. Oh yeah, and my projectile image has changed. It was pills, now it's like needles. So there's some change there. Hey, I could learn to live with my name. Thanks. So yeah, there's tons of stuff that you heal. I've dislocated my shoulder. Now that is a legit thing you would go to a doctor to fix. Not a bad name. What is going on here? I'm gonna die. For reals. Oh, healing failed. So yeah, I guess that is the gist of this game. I should go on now. This is a double review. I'm gonna go on to the sequel of this game because it's very similar. Okay, so this is the sequel, Princess Remedy in a Heap of Trouble. let's go ahead and start my file here. So what we have here is basically kind of the same premise, is that we are going around to the same places, lots of comedic injuries. Help, I'm feeling perfectly fine and it's driving me crazy. So here we are, kind of the same setup. You don't press anything to simply let your pills go firing. And then I should note, you have different abilities this time around. So the flask thing where there was like a bomb, in this game it could be multiple things. In this case, what I just did is stop time, or rather I paused enemies. So for every character you save, you can, quote, date them, which means that they follow you around and they give you a different ability. So the ability here is mine. So we'll see what that is. So yeah, I'm dating like a spider or whatever. You can date like anything in here, like flowers, whales, and of course people. Help, I suffer from moral panic. Wow. So let's see what this mine ability is. Oh, so I can just like drop something. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work too well here because these enemies are not moving, so they're not going to run into these abilities. So yeah, there's a bunch of different abilities in this game, and then of course certain ones will be better in different areas. I suppose the disco dancing may not be... I suppose disco dancing may not be the soul corrupt... What? Anyway, and there are some duplicate abilities. So like change up is an ability that somebody else I could have dated earlier has. Basically, it's kind of like a flask, but it just moves slowly forward. Hence like a change up pitch. Let's see here. So yeah, it looks like that. So yeah, that's a pretty good one. So I'll just send that towards that guy. There we go. So let's see what this guy is. Homing. Sounds interesting. And of course you can always come back to anybody you may have dated earlier and re-date them. So yeah, same controls. You know, you got the... Well, actually, this game does support controllers naturally. So you do have a start save button separate from your menu. You actually have a menu button that's not just, you know, and you can hold looks like just X or Y to run, rather than the usual one button thing that was on the last game. So let's see, I don't like the summer, I wish it were autumn. I will heal that. As ridiculous as a problem that would be for healing. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, homing. Oh, my shots are now a homing shot. Look at that. They like curve. Interesting. Wow. Interesting. Although the homing mechanism doesn't seem to work too well. It doesn't really always know what guy to go for. Yay, it's autumn now. Really? Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and see if we can clear out this area real quick. There's the barrier. If we get through that, let's just try to get through that barrier for this final part of the demo. And yes, there is a tombstone here that I am checking out now. Kind of a little twisted that you can date your, quote, patients. Anyway, this is supposed to be a comedic game anyway, so yeah. I'm not liking this healing, or this homing ability, I should say. It's not working for me. But luckily, there are a lot of options. Let's see what this is. What the heck is this? Laser. Okay, I can live with that. Look at that, a foot. I could date a foot. The laser is like a short-range laser thing, like that. There we go. It only goes so far, but it is pretty strong. There we go. What does he have? Dash? So I can like run faster? Alright, it's not really something I think is going to be useful, but I will go ahead and take it. Scarecrow? No. Ugh, I stayed up too late in front of my computer. I will heal that. Alright. Oh! That is like a warp. Wow. Okay. I guess it just points me in the direction of... Yeah. It'll just shove me fast. And there was an ability called Backstep that was basically the same thing, but it pushes you backwards a good deal. Which I think is a stopper. That's the freeze enemies in place thing that I had earlier. I thought the Backstep one was pretty good because you're automatically firing the direction that you're facing. And then being able to move backward means you have to stop shooting in that direction. Oh, there's a 30 and a 40. Alright, so what's interesting is that in this game, all the barriers are actually little bosses. I don't have 40. I gotta do 30. Time to go toe to toe with one nasty illness. And I think every character also has like their own little unique quip that they say before each barrier, so there's a lot of replay value in that if you want to see what other people say. You could find your favorite people and see what everybody has to say about each boss. Wow, where am I? Where's the boss at? Where is the boss at? Oh, there it is. It's like there's all these things running around. I think that's the boss. Yeah. What's my ability? Oh. Dash forward. I guess I could warp behind him? Yeah. I can do that. That's the awesome way to use that ability. Ah, these teeth are getting in my way. Yeah, so that was a weird boss. The last two were stationary large objects that just shot at me. But yeah, each area has its own boss. The reason I can't show like my finished file and like show all the things off is because this game you can't like redo any fights. So when you get to the end of the game, there's literally like nothing to do but the final boss. So I don't want to show that off. Yeah, so anyway, same funny types of illnesses in this game and same like progression thing, except for the fact that I want to change this ability. I should have checked out whatever that other thing was. Yeah, so except for that dating mechanic, which gives you all these abilities. Fastball, sure, I'll take that one. I guess I should put this to an end. So this sequel game is not free. The first game is free, the second game is not free. So basically, if you want to know if you like the second game, just play the first game. Hype Snake says I'm dead inside. Let me heal that. Fastball, it's just like it's like the change-up, except, you know, it shoots out fast. And of course you can see my usage at the bottom right there. The flask marker. Woo! Yeah, I'm so hype! What's the Hype Snake giving me? Oh, speed up. I'm fine. Is that shield thing not a thing? I guess not. Okay. So yeah, that is pretty much the gist of the game. If you have any questions, you go ahead and ask in the comments below. Like I said, this game, the second game, sequel here, is not free. But yeah, play the first game, which is free, and see if you like it, and then maybe you'll feel like getting the second game to get like more game. This game is also about an hour long, but you know, it's both fun games. If you want to think of it as getting both for the price of the sequel, you could do that. Other than that, thanks for watching. Like I said, if you have any questions, you can ask in the comments below. I'll answer them. And I will see you in the next video.